One perfumer completely changed modern fragrance forever, and you've definitely smelled his work. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things fragrance, and today I have another special episode where I talk about the perfumers behind my collection, and today we're going to talk about none other than Francis Kurkdijan. Francis Kurkdijan is not just a perfumer, he is also an artist, an entrepreneur, and a true visionary when it comes to perfumery. He's such an inspiring person. I'm so happy to talk about him today. He was born in Paris in 1969 to Armenian parents, and he trained in perfumery at Versailles, started his career around like 1990s, and his breakthrough scent was actually Le Mal from Jean Paul Gaultier. He was the one that created the OG and a few other flankers, and then Quentin Beach took over with so many other flankers. But he was the one that created the OG, and that's a fragrance that everybody knows. There are so many men that still wear that fragrance, and it's their signature scent because it's such a good and iconic fragrance. Like, you can't tell me that that's not a crowd-pleasing fragrance. It's so easy to wear, it just smells good, it works for every occasion. And yeah, that was definitely his breakthrough scent. He created that scent at 26 only in 1995, and then he went on to have an amazing career. He started his own brand, MFK, or Maison Francis Kurkdijan, in 2009, and his career just skyrocketed from then, especially when it came to the creation of Baccarat Rouge 540. He's also the creative director of perfume at Dior since 2021, which is an amazing role to have, and it just shows how much talent he has. It's truly unseen before. One thing that really stands out about him is the fact that he embodies and he incorporates fine art into perfumery, and he combines the two, and they work together so perfectly when he does this. And he's also so versatile. Like, he's the one to create an amazing scent like Baccarat Rouge, which is airy and like sugary, or an oud like Oud Satin Mood. He can create citruses, he can create strong fragrances. His range is incredible, and I think he can do no wrong in my eyes. But let's go back to Baccarat Rouge and how that scent completely revolutionized the fragrance industry, and that happened in 2015. When the brand Baccarat reached out to Francis Kurkdijan to create something that is more of an olfactory-like work, and that is something to represent the smell of crystal. This was an artistic collaboration, and it goes back to what I was saying about how he incorporates fine art into perfumery. It was not meant to be a mass-appealing scent ever. It was meant to be something really unique, kind of strange. He managed to actually create a scent that everybody knows about. It became so popular. He was never trying to create a bestseller, but ultimately it became exactly that. Everyone knows what Baccarat Rouge is and what it smells like. It truly became a hit, and it completely changed the fragrance industry because there's never been a scent like that smells like that, and that is so versatile. And as much hate as it gets, Baccarat is and will be iconic forever. He thought about how the crystal becomes molten, red and glowing, almost alive, and that's what he wanted to convey. And that's where the red color is coming from the fact that the crystal is heating up, and 540 stands for 540 degrees at which it burns at. There was no thinking around like top notes, middle notes, or base notes. He just wanted to create a contrast. And if you think about Baccarat Rouge, it's exactly that. It's the contrast between airy and dense, sweet and kind of mineral, as well as warm and metallic. And it's truly a groundbreaking scent. And it's been duped to death, but still it's such an iconic fragrance, and I think a staple in anyone's collection because of how versatile it is. To this day, I don't think anyone can exactly like describe and explain the scent behind Baccarat Rouge because it just smells so unique. There's so many scents on the market that have tried to like imitate that scent profile, but it just never smells exactly the same as Baccarat because it's truly undupable. But without further ado, let's start talking about the scents in my collection that were created by him. I have here 6 full bottles and 2 minis of his scents. I don't have a large collection created by him, but I have just enough, and all of them are perfect in their own way. And of course, we're gonna start with the iconic Baccarat Rouge. The one that I have is the Extrait. I have the full bottle of this, but I also have a mini, which I never upgraded, but we'll talk about that in a minute. So I have the Extrait here, which of course stays true to that original DNA, where it's like light and airy and sweet and a bit mineralic, and it just has that je ne sais quoi about it. But this one is a bit more dense. It has more character than the OG Baccarat, and it's definitely for me like a winter scent. While the OG and something is something that is quite light, something that you reach for in the summer, this is definitely like a winter staple. And it has an added almond note, which just adds more character to this fragrance. And it just smells more dense. It has more character. It's woodier. It's absolutely beautiful. I definitely think this is more unique, and if you're looking for that same DNA but with something different, the extra version is one that is not to miss. And of course, it has an amazing performance unless you're anosmic to it, because this is something that people get nose blind to it very often because of the ambroxan in here. But yeah, to me is one that will always be in my collection, and I will definitely repurchase this if I have to. Absolutely love it. I have put a dent in it. I don't know if you can see, but yeah, it's been used. It's been loved, and yeah, I just love it so much. And the OG, I never had a full bottle in my collection. For some reason, I never picked it up, but I am gonna do that this year because I think it's a staple that you need to have in your collection. And testing this sample out convinced me completely. I would love to have like the summer and winter version of it. So this would be my summer go-to, and this will stay as a winter scent. The OG is just the OG, and it will always be amazing. And I don't really care about people saying that this is a bad scent. It truly changed the fragrance industry, and for a good reason. It's a scent that to me is a staple. It's something that you can't go wrong with. As long as you don't like bathe yourself in it, I think it's pretty fine to wear. It's a pretty good everyday scent as well. I don't think it's something that is obnoxious in any way. And I'm definitely picking up a full bottle soon. I know I'm very late to the game, but I've loved this scent for years. I just opted for the X-Ray, which I got for my birthday in 2024, I believe. But yeah, definitely adding a full bottle of the OG to just have in my collection. I think it's a must-have. Continuing with the MFK pickups, I have Oud Satin Mood, which is probably my favorite from MFK. This is perfection. This is such a good rose oud with some powdery violets, with vanilla. It just smells incredible. It's extremely well blended. And this is where his versatility shows, because how he can create a scent like Baccarat Rouge and one like Oud Satin Moon and make them both so good even though they're so different. Like, he's truly versatile, and this scent is a must-have if you love oud. It's not even like a strong oud, it's a very rosy, beautiful, powdery oud with some vanilla in the base to make it even sweeter. It's just incredible. If you want to make an impression and if you love an evening type of scent that has some character, that will speak for you before you enter rooms, actually, this is a great staple, and definitely my favorite from MFK. So good, and it has a very good projection and longevity, as you may have heard. My next favorite one from MFK is Grand Soir. Another one that is very loved. People love to wear this one. Some say that this is the best ambery type of vanilla on the market. I have to agree. I think this is incredible. It's just so warm. It's something that just truly captures like a night out. It's very, very classy at the same time. I love the benzoin in here. I think that's what makes it so warm. And the vanilla is blended to perfection with the amber. It just smells like the color of the juice in here. It has this like golden aura about it. And again, it's one that projects and lasts forever and just beautiful. It's by no means this is a complicated fragrance. It's not very complex. There's not many like facets. It's quite linear, I would say, but it's the blending here is so good that I don't really care. It's well executed, well blended, so easy to wear. Will get you loads of compliments if that's what you want, and it's just incredible. Love it so much. Last but not least, something that I just added today. I literally just unboxed this today. This is Gentle Fluidity Gold, the latest addition to my collection. And to me, this is the perfect everyday musky vanilla. This is vanilla, some juniper berries, and maybe some other like spices, but it's so easy to wear. And yeah, it's quite musky in the dry down. It's a perfect everyday vanilla. It's not offensive at all. You can layer this with pretty much any other vanilla. And it's just elegant and sophisticated at the same time. Again, there is nothing groundbreaking about this. It's not like a very complex fragrance, but it's very easy to wear, very likable, and again, a staple in your collection, because not every scent needs to be super unique. Sometimes you just need a good scent that you can rely on and that you can wear every day without having to think about it too much. And to me, that is Gentle Fluidity Gold. I wanted this for a very long time, and I've been postponing for some reason. I always picked up something else, maybe a new release, because I get FOMO. But I'm glad that I finally added this, because it's been on my wish list for years. And this year I decided that I'm gonna add to my collection scents that have been there for a long time. And if I still want them after years, it means something. So yeah, I'm glad that I picked up a Gentle Fluidity Gold. And those are all my scents from MFK. I have 4. I did also have a la Rose in my collection, but I decluttered it because it was just, I wasn't feeling it anymore. It was a bit too green of a rose for me. But I have 2 more on my wish list from this brand, and that is 724, which is a clean, soapy kind of scent. Very, very good for like hot weather. And of course, like I said, I want to add the OG Baccarat. I think it's a must-have in any collection. But now we're gonna leave aside MFK and we're gonna move to other brands that he worked with, and that is Indot Paris. 2 fragrances created by him, Tihota and Manakara. Let's start with Tihota, which is a perfect vanilla, in my opinion. If you're looking for a straight-up vanilla scent, look no further. Tihota is absolutely perfection. It's like he just took straight-up vanilla beans, crushed them into this, and added a bit of sugar. It's perfection. It's straight-up vanilla. I don't know. If you're looking for something like a very simple vanilla but well executed, this is it. This is Tihota. It's not a very strong projector and it doesn't have the best performance, but oh my god, this is the perfect vanilla. I think a lot of people that are vanilla lovers are looking for a perfect, like straight up vanilla scent, and to me, this is exactly that. This is perfection. The dry down on this is insane. This perfect sugary vanilla with a bit of a musky dry down. So perfect, and a staple in any vanilla lover's collection. Then we have Manakara, which is like the younger sister of Tihota, who loves fruit, loves to dress in pink. This is a lychee scent, lychee and coconut. It's very powdery, fruity, playful. This is spring in a bottle to me. It smells like you're having a picnic in a really pretty dress with some bows on you, and you're eating like from a basket of strawberries. So delicious. If you love your flirty, fun, sweet floral scents, look no further. This is so pretty. It's definitely a pretty girl scent and so easy to wear. I reach for this a lot in summer and especially spring, like around May, June time. This just hits the sweet spot. It's so amazing. Love it so much. I love lychee in fragrances. That's it. I love it so much. And this is a really good one. It also has kind of a soapy quality to it, like a rose and coconut soap type of vibe. A bit powdery, kind of smells like a dessert sometimes. I don't know, it's just really likable. And yeah, I will always have Manakara in my collection. And last but not least, I have another mini. This is Miss Dior Parfum. Again, a very pretty scent. I don't have a full bottle, but I definitely am considering grabbing one. Such a beautiful, like fruity rose. I believe there's some other berries in here. It's definitely, for me, the best flanker from Miss Dior. Miss Dior Parfum is the #1. It's so easy to wear, so beautiful. It's just Miss Dior and nothing else. Like the best version of Miss Dior. So amazing, and definitely would consider picking up a full bottle. And those are all the scents created by Francis Kurkdijan in my collection. I'm definitely looking forward to adding more. I kind of had the impression that he released more scents, but looking on Fragrantica, I realized that he doesn't have as many. He is creating a lot for Dior, especially like the extras of like Oud Ispahan, Ambre Nuit, and so on, which I heard they're really good. I really want Rouge Trafalgar. That extra smells amazing. But yeah, I don't have a lot in my collection, but I definitely have a few on my wish list and I'm looking forward to adding more. I hope you enjoyed this episode about Francis Kurkdijan. I will be doing more in this series, so if you want to keep watching, please subscribe and I'll see you on the next one.